The markets are crashing, the roof is on fire, but we don't give a flying f. We're making money no matter what. Here's how to do it. Let's go.
Welcome to Trade Talk Tuesday. I'm Karim and my colleague Brian Bottarelli is right here. This is an urgent market update. Things are going absolutely bonkers in the market.
How are you? Not great, Bob.
Up one day, down the next, sideways the next. Brian's been killing it with his picks. But, in a market like this, when you've got so much volatility, you've got to have a plan. What's your plan? Well, we're going to go over our plan with you right now. Brian, why don't you get started with your plan?
Yeah, it's Trade Talk Tuesday, and this is a special alert for what you have to do when markets are going down. All right, we all know that like any idiot out there can just buy a stock and make money if a stock is going up and if the market is going up. But the true traders, the true talented traders who make money in any market understand exactly how to make money when markets are going down. And that's what we're going to go through today, because I have a methodology and Karim has a methodology, and both of those two are completely different. However, each of them work in down markets, and that's what you need to know today.
So what I look for in down markets is insider buying. Okay. And in fact, during this market tanking, I've put out like 3 or 4 insider plays. They're all up, even though the market is down. How do you explain that? Well, you look for value in the markets, and you look for value in areas that make sense. So, in this kind of market, well, would I go out there and buy some high flying tech stock while interest rates are going up and Russia's invading Ukraine and stuff like that? No. Okay. I'm looking for stuff that's going to make money in this market, regardless of what happens. So I'm going to look at companies maybe in the financial sector because I know interest rates are going up. So we picked a financial stock, which had massive insider buying a couple of weeks ago, brought that right to our members. They got right in, and they got a juicy fat dividend like 2 days later, which really helps. So one thing I look for is value. Okay. The other thing I look for is, income, because you want dividends. And when dividend stocks get hammered, in this kind of market, they become really, really fun buys, because these are quality companies. You can't pay a dividend unless you got cash. You don't have cash unless you're making money. So that's where you want to look at too. So they throw the baby out with the proverbial bathwater. There's a backstory to that, and I'll tell you that backstory one day. It's really, really funny. But I'm looking at those types of plays, and of course, you want to pepper in some alpha. What's alpha? Well, it's not the car. Okay, alpha is what you want to buy when you think you can buy something that's going to outperform the market on the way up. And these kind of moves on the way down, they smack around companies like PayPal, Facebook, stuff like that. So you want to get some of those juicy plays in your portfolio as well. But that's over for longer term trades. But then if you want to go to the short term side, you got to look to the master of short term trading, Brian.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment.
Yeah, thanks. When I hear the words juicy and fat, those are positive when it comes to stakes and it comes to the dividend stocks that you like. Yeah, right. All right, this is going off the rails. All right, when markets are going down, it's really important to have 3 assets in play for that time. And I'm going to tell you those assets right now. The first is SDS. And the SDS is a trading vehicle that moves at a rate of 2 times the inverse of the S&P 500. So what that means is if the S&P 500 is down 1% on the day, then the SDS is designed to move up double the inverse. So the SDS moves up 2% on a day that the S&P 500 is down 1%. You see how that works? Double the inverse?
No. Can you tell me again? I missed that whole thing.
Double the inverse. Unmute yourself. We're on the Zoom room and you don't even know how to work Zoom, for Christ's sake. So what I'm doing is trading SDS call options. So when the S&P 500 is down 1, 2, 3%, we're making not 10%, 20%, 30% on those days, and we're protecting ourselves and we're profiting from market downside. In addition to that, I'm also playing DFEN, D-F-E-N, which is a defense and aerospace play that baskets together Lockheed Martin and General Dynamics and Northrop Grumman all into one basket, and also Nugget. Karim, you love Nugget, N-U-G-T. It's a gold basket, right?
I've been playing gold, yeah.
So let's pull up this list of the last 14 trades I made on SDS DFEN, and Nugget. And check this out. Every single one of them has been a winner. Been 14 trades, 14 winners, ranging from 9% to almost 30% on a 1, 2, 3, or at the max 5-day holding time. This is how to protect yourself when markets are going down, these three assets.
I just want to clarify something. Brian's saying that if the S&P 500 goes down 1%, 2%, or 3%, he's locking in 20, 30% gains. That's because he's buying the options on the SDS.
Call option, yes.
Not the SDS itself, because that would be a double inverse.
Correct. Yeah, so we're playing call options on the SDS and taking a 1% down move on the S&P 500 and turning that into a 10 or 20% gain on the call options. So that's basically the Zoom Room update for today. In down markets, you want to follow Karim because he's telling you which juicy fat dividend stocks to buy on dips. Simultaneously trade with me, SDS, DFEN, and Nugget. And then you're going to make daily winners as the market goes down. Combine both methodologies, and that's why our members are profiting no matter if the markets are going up or going down. And in fact, we make more money in down markets than we do in up markets, and that's how to beat the market consistently. All right, so there you have it. That's your Trade Talk Tuesday episode today. Special Zoom Room down market edition. As always, I'm Brian, that's Karim, and have a great week, everyone, and cue our exit music.